As the housing market continues to shift here in Central Texas, many buyers and sellers are trying to figure out how to find the right real estate professional to guide them through this process, and it's a long process. John Crow is the president of the Austin Board of Realtors and Unlock MLS. He's here to talk with us this afternoon about what people should know before choosing an agent. John, great to see you there.
Thanks, Mark. Appreciate you having me.
First question is very, very simple. What should people know, first thing top of mind, when they're considering choosing an agent?
Talk to more than one. Very simple. This business is about chemistry and skill. It's very intimate. You want that chemistry to work. You want someone to be comfortable with, but you also have to trust they can do the job for you. Most people end up bringing the first person they meet into the fold, and you know what? That's not always a great thing.
It should be like an interview process, right?
I believe, yeah, absolutely. I mean, do you get a second opinion when you go see a doctor? You absolutely do. You get second opinions when you talk to a contractor, or anybody when you're doing something. When you talk to a teacher or a counselor or anybody, and you're interviewing people for that job, you want to talk to more than one. So do that, and then figure out who you feel most comfortable with and who has the skills to do the job.
As a buyer or a seller, how important is it that you know a little bit about what the local market is already presenting?
Well, the beautiful part about it is if you hire someone who is a member of Unlock MLS or an Austin Board of Realtors member, they're going to have those tools coming to it. They're going to provide you with that data up front, probably ahead of that conference, where you sit down and do a consultation and prepare you for that. But also, if you want to send them to the Austin Board of Realtors site, Unlock MLS, a lot of information there. There's a lot of stats available. And honestly, the portals we have out there, the Realtor.coms of the world and Zillows and Homes.coms do a great job of collecting data. Texas is a non-disclosure state, so if you want more information about specific neighborhoods, you're going to have to hire somebody who's licensed.
Well, this is the information age. A lot of people know about medical, so
yeah,
they might
exactly.
as well know about housing as well, right?
Yeah,
As you're talking to potential real estate agents, what are some of the red flags you should watch out for?
Do they listen or do they talk? And I've found this out. I'm a talker and I have to be careful. But when I'm in that environment, the most important thing for me is someone that listens. I was telling someone earlier today, I was doing a remodel on a house of mine 15 years ago. And we hired an architect, and that architect kept coming up with ideas and different designs, but I realized he never listened to us. The one who we hired was the one who came behind that. This is getting the second opinion, and he actually listened, and he did an awesome job of it. Same way in our business. You want someone to know, because you're moving into a home, right, if you're a buyer. You want to know what your lifestyle is going to be like. I can't tell what that is. I have to ask you and I have to figure that out. And a lot of it is feet on floor, too, going through homes and seeing through their eyes what they like and what they don't like. They might like the way a living room sets up. They might like an open plan. They might like a kitchen. They might like the way that the primary suite's set up. Or they might not. And those things help you figure out and narrow down that process of finding the right home. On the seller side, where are they trying to get to, right? They want to sell quickly, or are they ready to kind of buckle up and settle this in and figure out who that right person is and wait out and figure out a different marketing strategy?
You presented to us what the agent would be asking.
Yeah.
But as a buyer or a seller, what kinds of questions could we bring to the table to ask a potential real estate agent?
What do you know about this neighborhood that I live in or that I'm interested in? What concerns should I have about potential houses that are in here? Are there any issues? Does this neighborhood have expansive clay soil? Meaning, are there going to be foundation problems? How old are these homes, and what kind of care are they going to need to require from us once we move in? Or if we're selling a home, what's the process here? Explain to me very simply, how are you going to sell my home so I know what to expect? How are you going to communicate with me? Are you going to tell me how you're going to do that? Or are you going to ask me how I prefer? Is it a text? Is it a phone call? Is it email? What works best for me? This should be, on a buyer and seller, this is a one time you should really be about me. It should be self-centered time.
You should not feel shy about asking any questions you want.
You're spending a lot of money, or in the case of selling a home, this is a really huge investment, a lot of money behind it. You want that agent to care about you and doing the right job. But again, it's about you and your family, regardless of which side you're on.
All right, good advice there for anyone who's thinking of taking that leap there. John Crow with the Boston Board of Realtors, thanks for being here with us.
Thank you, Mark.
Good to see you, yeah.